Hey fellow garage golfers, rolling here with Garage Golf, where we provide extraordinary golf info for the extraordinary golfer. Doing a really quick video for you guys today on the K2 golf tees, which is going to be something that I've been excited to bring to you. They're really cool tees for you to use specifically in a golf simulator. Stay tuned and check it out. All right, thanks again for watching and welcome back. Here at Garage Golf, we provide information on golf products, golf equipment, golf simulators, and pretty much anything golf related. So if you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe, click that bell notification so you're alerted of more videos like what you're watching here today. And before we get to the video on the K2 golf tees, I want to also remind you guys, if you have any needs, if you're looking to build your own golf simulator at home, reach out to me first. I want to be your go-to person. This is what we do full-time now. We help people like you that are building their own golf simulators. And the best part is, it's completely free of charge to you. It doesn't cost you anything to use our services as an affiliate and what we do to help people. And we're really excited to help you with your golf simulator needs. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video on these K2 golf tees, where we're talking about next level design with these bad boys. I want to show you a little bit more about what we're going to be bringing to you today, what these tees do, and how it's going to help you in your golf simulator. All right, so what you see in my hand here is actually called the tether pack. And as you see, we got like a bean bag here that's going to be weighted, and it's going to be attached to the tees that you specifically want to use. Now I got an entire pack here that I'm going to be showing you, and it comes in different heights. So I probably got about 10 tees total that I'm going to work with. But I think on a regular basis, what you're probably going to want to use is something specifically for your driver, maybe something for a wood or something similar, and then one for your irons. And then you can attach those to the tether pack. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. This is going to keep your tees from flying all over the place when you hit a shot. So really, really cool design. It has a swivel too, very similar to say like a fishing line. And that helps keep all the tether lines from actually getting tangled up and mixed up with each other. So that's going to be something I'm going to show you how to attach those. I'm going to show you which tees I'm going to use with my setup, how they work. I'll show you it in a real simulator environment and see what your thoughts are at home as well. So we're really excited to look into these tees, and their whole branding is next level thinking, next level design. So let's see how they work, and I'll bring you a little bit more data about that right now as well. All right, so what you see here is the entire tee setup. We got 1 through 8 here, and that's going to be the entire pack. And I believe the entire pack 1 through 8 with the actual tether pack and 6 tether lines runs $62. But again, remember, you may not need the entire setup. We also have what they call tee at high. They have the 9 and the X. So just to kind of give you an idea on height, obviously the X is the tallest one, and they all go down from there in regards to total height. So just to kind of give you guys an idea on how this works, the smallest one was one I use for irons on par 3s, and the second to the furthest from the right I use for woods, and then I typically use either the 9, because I do like a high tee, or I use the number 8 series here. And I'll show you how to set them up to the tether lines. I'm only going to have 3 set up for the purposes of this video, because those are only the 3 that I want to use. And if you did use more than 3, because it does come with 6 tether lines, remember, I do think you'll have some issues with them maybe eventually getting tangled. So I would just pick the ones that you know for sure you're going to be using on a regular basis. But I'm going to show you here in a minute exactly how to set one up to the tether line, how to use the swivel, and how to get everything ready to go. Okay, what we have here is a swivel clip. And the purpose of this, very similar to say a fishing line, is to keep the line from getting tangled. So when they originally created these K2 golf tees, they didn't have these swivels, and it was created later to kind of prevent those lines from tangling up, and it does a really good job. It's not the simplest to attach the tether line to the actual swivel, so I'm going to show you how to do that as best as I can here, and I'll show you with my shaky hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the loop through this small hole here, and we're going to pull it through essentially. So let me show you how to do that. We're just going to run that through there, and we're going to pull it out. And we're good there in regards to that spot. Now what we're going to do is get the other end of the line, the other loop, and we're going to run it through this loop. So we're going to run that through the loop there, and then we're going to basically pull on it on the other side now, all the way until it's tight. Okay, and now we have the swivel line is attached here as we see. And then the other end of this swivel line, the other end of the line here, I'm going to show you in just a minute how to actually attach this to one of the rubber tees. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to actually attach the tether line to the actual tee itself. So all we're going to do is wrap the loop part around the end here and over. So now we got it around here. And there's these little slots here on the actual tee itself. So you're going to slide it basically directly through those slots by pulling up on it. So it's going to pull up. We're going to pull it through that slot there on each side. And now we have it attached into that tee. As you see, it wraps around the back there. And we got a good tee set up with a tether line, and we're ready to hit shots with it from there. All right, so again on pricing, to get the tether pack, which includes the beanbag here that you see, along with 6 of these lines to attach to your tees and the swivel clips, you're looking at a price point of $30 for this. So this is a nice addition to make sure that you add. In regards to like a total package, if you wanted tees 1 through 8, with the tether pack, the 6 bungees, and the swivel, you're looking at $62 for that. So it would be nice that you have all the different options available to you. The thing is, these are very, very durable. They're made of very durable plastic. They can adjust. Some of them are actually adjustable where you could adjust height as well, which is cool. But they're going to withstand the test of time. You hit a shot, if it ever bends, you can mold it back into shape. There's lots of videos on their website, so I'll put the website link below so you can check out the K2 golf tees, as well as some of the instructional videos on how to do some of the stuff that I've walked you through already. But these are going to be very durable tees. They're going to last a really long time, and it's definitely something that I like the appeal of it. And again, here what you see is I've created it with just the 3 tees that I'm going to be using on a regular basis. You can adjust those, modify those. You'll have up to 6 tethers, but for me, I'm just going to roll with 3 for now, and if I ever need to adjust, I will. And all the tether lines, they're different colors, red, black, and white, but they're all the same length. So they're all basically the same length in regards to what you're doing. You're just basically going to attach them to whatever tee that you want. So I have 1 of each color so I know where they go. And I'm going to show you how to set up the actual tether, well, the tether bag and the tether line in regards to where you're going to be swinging, so you know exactly how to set that up as well. Now, one more thing, if you've watched my channel before, you've seen me use these. These are called Birtees. So I've used these on a regular basis. They're basically a plastic, upside down looking basket that you put your tees on, and they work quite well. They've lasted me a long time. They haven't been damaged or destroyed, but I've had a couple people who have gotten these and they break pretty easily. I think these are gonna be a little bit more durable. Plus you have that tether line, so when I hit these, I'm still having to chase them all over the place. I like these over real tees because they're not gonna fly and hit someone in the eye. They're not gonna puncture your screen or do anything crazy. But in regards to the setup, I prefer something that's tethered like this, and it has that built-in design with the tether. So we're gonna test that out on some shots today. I'm gonna show you a little bit more, hit a couple shots with the driver, hit a couple shots with the iron, and just kind of show you how it works. And if we get a little tangle here and there, I'm all right with that. As long as I'm not having to fumble through those lines all the time to get it reset up, I think we'll be in good shape. So let's go ahead and test these out, hit some driver shots, and then we'll see how we do and move it down from there. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to set up the tether bag in relation to where you're hitting. Now, of course, this is going to vary between a righty or a lefty, but for today's purposes, we're going to set it up for a righty. So I'm right-handed, and here we got our ball here down. So obviously, I'll be standing over here when I'm hitting my shot. And in relation to your golf ball, if the screen is 12 o'clock, you're going to want to place the bag at the 1 o'clock position with some stretch. So we'll place it roughly about right here or so for now. And there we have our tees. And I'm going to tee this up with a driver tee. So I like to keep them separate to start with, obviously. This just gives me a little bit more room. All right. And the other thing that I did was I put the tees in order of height along the actual tether bag. So the first one would be my driver tee that I'll be using, which I'm setting up here. And that's going to be the first one along the left side. Second one will be the mid-height one, which I'll have for things like my actual woods. And then my last one will be the short one, which I have for my iron shot. So let's hit a couple driver shots and we'll work our way down and see how this tether bag works and how the tees hold up as well. Okay, so as you see, I'm standing here. My 1 o'clock position is where the K2 tee is as far as the tether bag. So I'm gonna hit a driver shot. I'm using the number 8, just so you're aware at home. I think for most people, the 1 to 8 set will work perfect. The 9 and the X are really tall tees. If you're more of a really tall tee hitter, you can always buy those separately. So make sure you check out the different tees you can purchase. You may not have to buy the entire set. They may have some tee options that just for your specific needs as well, and you can save some cost there also. Well, let's hit a shot with the driver, see what the tee does. Don't not worry too much about what my swing does, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, decent shot. As you see, the tee flew a little bit. Hey, I'll take that actually. But I'm not having to chase it down on the screen, I'm not having to find it. So it's ready, set up again. All I gotta do is grab it, put it right back into place, and we're ready to go with our next shot. All right, so again, I mean, it's gonna fly a little bit, but that's what the swivels are for. And you're ready just to line it back up. That's what I'm saying. I think it's better. You can't really line up 8 tees, honestly. I don't think so anyways. I like the idea of having 3, maybe maximum. So you have them ready to go, push them out of the way when you're not using them. So now I'm gonna swap that up. Take this one out of here. We're gonna use the middle one, and we're gonna set it up for like a 3-wood shot, and we'll see how we do with that. All right, so now we're gonna hit a shot with our 3-wood, and I'm gonna have Olivia come really close with the phone and kind of show what happens with the tee when you hit it. Give you guys a better idea at home as well. Let's see if we can hit another one down the middle here. I just hit one off camera, if you can see, so it wasn't bad. Let's see how we do with this one. And of course, it wasn't as good, but we'll take it. It's down the middle. It's a 4-wood, so really good height, and we'll show you on video the height of the tee in relation. But again, you can pick whatever tee you want for your size, for what you feel comfortable with, how far you want it off the ground, and that will be a really good option for a lot of people at home. I'm gonna hit one more. A little left, it's all right. So the tee's not really flying very far, which is good. You probably don't want a ton of tension on the line either, so I like exactly leaving a little bit of slack on the line too, which keeps it from flying everywhere. We're gonna swap down now and go to an iron shot, hit a couple iron shots, and then we'll take a look at how these tees are holding up. All right, so I have an 8-iron here, and this is the shortest tee that comes with the package. This is the number 1 tee. So I wanna give you an idea on how it's lined up. This is exactly the height that I like for an 8-iron. But we'll hit a shot here, and let's see how the 8-iron, or how the actual tee holds up to the 8-iron shot. All right, so we're gonna hit an 8-iron shot here. You see the tee down here at the ground. I'll hit one shot and I'll kind of show you a close-up shot of it as well. And let's see how we do with the 8-iron and with the tee. This is the shortest tee, the number 1 tee. Nice feel. It's designed with the ability to hit the ball first. So we're not hitting tee first. We're designed to hit the ball first, which is obviously what a real tee would be like. So that's really important. So I'm not feeling me hitting the tee, even with my horrible swings. I'm still hitting that ball most of the time first, which is good, and that's the way it's designed to be with these K2 golf tees. So here you see, obviously I've hit some shots with all of them. It does kind of get moved around a bit, but still the flexibility to pick the tee you want when you want it without it really being all tangled up, which is nice. So one more 8-iron. Hit down pretty flush, didn't move at all. And that's perfect for me. I'll take that all day long. So let's take a look at the tees up close now. I'll show you a little bit more about how they work again, and then we'll finish up this video. All right, so here we got our entire kit that we've been hitting here throughout the day. And Olivia, come a little closer. We're gonna kind of show them. Obviously, you see the swivels lined up here. They're all still in order. It slides easily along this, so that's not gonna really tangle up much. And these swivels prevent, obviously, these strings from getting super tangled. But let's take a look at the tees a little bit more. I've hit some shots with them, and I'm gonna continue to monitor these tees, hit shots. And you might find that they bend a little bit or give a little bit. You're supposed to kind of hold it at the base and adjust it, and that'll level the actual tee back out. And again, some of these twist a little bit and are more adjustable, some aren't, but that's a really cool feature as well. Again, this is the number 8 tee, which is the tallest tee that comes in that total package where you get the 1 to 8 set. And that works really well for most people for driver. And let's mix that up now and show the other 2. Now this one, you see I did hit a couple shots that were with my 4-wood because it's not my best club. It kind of will mold it a little bit. Again, you can pinch it back and it'll reform its shape just fine. So I'm gonna continue to hit these on the channel. So if you're seeing this video and it's a couple months from now, reach out to me and I will let you know how they're holding up over time, but you get a really good idea. And then this one I like a lot. This is just really cool for hitting little iron shots, short iron shots, anything like that. I think this will hold up forever. And again, I just think they're a little bit more durable than what you'll get with those Birtees. A little more cost, obviously, but also a lot more durable. And the tether alone, I think, really makes it worth it in my book. So let me know what your thoughts are on the price. And I know some people will balk at $62 for the entire set. But again, remember, look on their website, because you can get the tether pack for $30, and you may only need 1 or 2 tees for your needs at home, and save a little bit of money that way also. And I'm not affiliated with K2 Golf Tees, just so you're aware. They sent me these to review, but I'm actually a big fan of them from my initial testing as well. All right, so that pretty much sums up our video on the K2 Golf Tees. I want to know your thoughts at home. Please let me know if you have any questions. Again, no affiliation of any kind to K2 Golf Tees. They did send me these to review, and I've been a loyal Birtees user for quite a while, but I'm going to be using these moving forward and seeing how long they last, how durable they are. So I'm curious to check that out. So again, we're posting this video in October 2023. If you're seeing this video at a later time, you have questions on the durability, reach out to me. And I'll also try to put comments in the video description and everything below to let you know what my thoughts are. I will put the links for the K2 Golf Tees in there. I think it's just like you buy them directly from Amazon, I believe, or you can buy them directly from their website. So I'll make sure I put the right link for you to use at home. Let me know if you have any questions on the durability of them, what your thoughts are, what you think about the pricing. Again, I do think you're getting a little bit better quality here, of course, and I love the tether design, which keep things from getting all tangled. But again, I'd limit the tees to like 2 or 3 max. Just, I feel that's going to be what's kind of best for most people in regards to their setup. So I'm here anytime. Again, reach out to me, rollin@mygaragegolf.com. If you're interested in building your own golf simulator, have any golf simulator questions, this is what I do full time, and it's completely free of charge for you guys at home. So if you don't use us, you're missing out. We really help out a lot of people. Make sure we save you money at home. That's really important to us. Until the next time we see you, as always, keep on golfing. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks again.